what would happen? Like he'd get worked up, all of a sudden just get worked up out of the clear blue?
Out of the clear blue, or out of the blue, or out of the clear blue sky refers to an event that happens unexpectedly. Oftentimes it could be running into someone on the street that you haven't seen in 30 years. So you can see in there, out of the blue, was my old friend from years ago. Or out of the blue, my boss asked me to come into his office and then fired me right there. I wasn't expecting it at all. The idea of out of the blue or out of the blue sky refers to the idea of something falling out of the sky, which would be completely unexpected. I thought I was getting along pretty well with my wife, but then out of the blue, she said that she wants a divorce, and she's been thinking about it for the last 2 years. I was totally unexpected of that. I broke up with my girlfriend a few years ago, and then out of the blue, I got a letter from her the other day, and she said she wants to get back together again.
Oh, this girl's been around the block.
To be around the block or to go around the block refers to having a certain amount of life experience in a particular area. And this could be a positive experience, or it could also be a negative wearing out type of experience. So for example, if you're going to hire a lawyer for some problem, you want someone that's been around the block with similar types of problems so that they have the experience to help you. On the other hand, if you have some employee, perhaps an older employee, you might say, well, he's been around the block quite a bit, which would be a euphemism for saying that the person is old and possibly worn out as well. The idea is that someone walks around the block and they're back in the same place that they've arrived at. So they've gotten that experience of walking around and seeing what's out there. The block refers to a city block, or it also refers to a neighborhood. So if someone has been around the block, it could mean that they have walked all the way around the neighborhood, or it could also mean that they have just been in the neighborhood or been around the neighborhood for a period of time. And the block becomes a metaphor for a person's life or a person's experience. There's also another expression called "I wasn't born yesterday," which means that someone has had enough life experience to be able to tell right from left and to be able to determine the truthfulness of something. I got an email the other day which looked very, very tempting. I thought it was an honest email, but then I checked the address, and the address looked a little suspicious. So, I've been around the block a little bit, so I decided just to delete the email and not find out what was inside. I went on a blind date the other day, and I was really looking forward to meeting the woman. But then when we met, she looked like she'd been around the block a little bit too much. So I didn't go on a second date with her.
That's all for today. Tom Taylor is an ESL tutor. He teaches English in the United States and outside, all over the world, using Skype. He can be reached at his website, which is
ESL-fullsteamahead.com.
Click on this link and check out his website and email with questions. Thank you, Tom, and I'll talk to you next time.
Thank you.